Okay, we're live. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome back, everyone. This is Chat with Ade, and I'm your host, Ade Tila Dende. Welcome back. Welcome back. As you're coming in, make sure you're clicking the share button and letting us know where you're watching us from. We are live. We're back again today, Friday, December 10th. Be right back. Yes, welcome back to Chat with Ade Tila Dende. How are you guys doing this lovely evening, this night, wherever you're watching us from? Put it in the comment section. Let's know because we know the world is the global village. How are you all doing? You guys, today I'm a bit under the weather, but I'm still going to bring in my energy. Yes, yes, yes. Don't forget, click the share button. Let's try and get more people onto this conversation. And if you're not subscribing already to our channel, I don't know why, click the subscribe button. And if you're on Facebook, come to YouTube and click that subscribe button. Leave a comment or two, and definitely share that link to a family or a friend. So, where you're watching me from, let me know. Are you in UK, Nigeria, Canada, US? Let's leave it in the comment section. How are you all doing this lovely, lovely December weekend? Taiwo Oluyole, welcome, darling. Welcome, sis. All the way from Oshawa, Ontario. Yes, yes, yes. Big up, that's in Canada. Let's leave comments as we're coming in, and let's click the share button. Let's get more people onto the platform. So, of course, as you guys know, we do have lovely and talented guest that is going to be joining us this lovely, lovely evening here. And we can't wait to get him on board. So get your questions ready and your comments, whatnot. Get it ready. He's going to be joining us in a minute. But Canada, I'm watching from Canada. Okay. Canada is a pretty big country. So where in Canada are you watching us from? Let's be a bit more precise. Though we're not coming to your house to eat rice and chicken, but let's just know where exactly in Canada you're watching us from. Thank you for joining us, Evangelist Carl. Welcome, welcome. Let's click that share button and get more people onto the platform. You guys, it's been a minute that I've come online live. It's been a minute. Do you guys miss me? I'm sure you do because I miss you guys. Oh, yes. Like I said before, if you're not following us on YouTube, kindly do and not just watch right now, but I want you guys to click that subscribe button and click that little bell, so that whenever we have any new content, you'll be one of our first guests to be notified. And do follow me on my social media page, Instagram, Adi_babes, and also Adiba Connector on Facebook. Yes, yes, yes. So let me be bringing on board our guest for tonight, Mr. Mike Abdul, which we know, some of us know, not everyone. That's one of the reasons why we want to bring him on board, especially to our Canadian fans, because he does have fans in Canada. I know he does, and he knows he does. But we would like him to, expand his fan base here in Canada. So for us that know him already, and for those who will be knowing him later, get ready for question and answer and just chatting. We're just chatting, nothing that serious. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, Mr. Abdul. How are you? Oh, 1 second, can't hear you. Okay, now we can hear you. How are you doing this lovely night?
Oh yes, I'm good, doing
Mhm.
greatly. Yes, sir, and thank you for having me. Good to be here.
Yes, yes, yes. I know it's a bit late over there, but
Yeah,
the price we pay for living in a global village, at least we are still able to communicate and be on a Zoom or whatever platform you're using live and direct. So which is sweet, which is very very sweet. By the way, how
great,
was your day?
beautiful. Must say, beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, so we hope that our meeting today did not deprive you of any engagements since we know it's
No, no,
Friday
no. You
night.
bet. I thought it was 4 p.m. So I was really rushing. I was really rushing, like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And of course, I had a meeting for 5. So then I'm like, oh, yeah, Adi babe, oh yeah, yeah, I got to get
Oh
this
no.
done. And then you just told me it's 11 p.m. And I said, oh, okay, let me just calm it down.
Yeah,
Good to
like
see
don't worry, we still have enough time. I know the Lagos traffic is something else.
you.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
I've experienced it, and it's not something to talk about. It's not something to write home. But yes, thank goodness you're home and safe and
I feel.
ready to conversate with us.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so well, we've seen your latest video. Well, some of us have seen your latest video. I'm going to be playing it in a bit, just a few seconds of it. And
Okay.
well done. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. It's
Thank
lovely. It's been a minute that we've got something new from you. So it's nice to have that refreshing from
thank
you.
you.
And of
Appreciate it.
course, coming towards the end of the year and going towards the new year, it's nice to have something that we're looking forward to, especially maybe like a tour or something in that department. That's a question. So should we be
Oh,
looking
yeah.
for a tour anytime soon?
Good, good, good. Um, well, I've been to Canada with Midnight Crew once,
Okay.
and beautiful. I had a great time. Really had a great time. It's a different place
Mhm.
altogether, and I look forward to coming again. You know, either with Midnight Crew or at Micah Pool. I can't wait to be back. But right now, things I'm working on. Next year is going to be quite busy.
Mhm.
Working on 2 albums for next year. Apparently, we have these different companies that want us to do albums, collaborations with them and stuff like that. And
Nice.
funny enough, we have the two of them releasing next year. So next year, I'm going to be having 2 albums dropping. So there's going to be touring of the UK, and
Mhm.
we plan Canada, and we hope that
Hope.
the pandemic will not come again and tell us no. Canada is
Are
on
we
my
not
mind.
tired of this pandemic? Oh, we're tired. But how did you
Yeah.
cope during the old pandemic when how did you maneuver that?
Well, it was strange. It was strange to have the whole world locked in their rooms.
Mhm.
That's amazing. I never thought that would ever happen. It made me feel the way chickens feel when we lock them up and we don't know. So this time chickens were outside roaming and they were looking at us. Oh, you guys are in the cage now. Wow. That's how I feel.
Oh boy.
you know,
Mhm.
it was a strange feeling. It was so I had to first sit down and take it in first and then look at the whole situation. Then of course over time we had to live with it. We had to say that well if this is how it is, then
Yeah.
we'll find a way. And it helped me a lot. I was able to sit down and observe the digital space better. I was able to see what makes the digital space see. And good enough, because
Mhm.
of the lockdown, more people were listening to music.
Mm.
So we're getting more streams, more downloads. We're observing everything that, oh, these guys are bored. Okay, let's go. Can we
Everybody's
just
online. Mm-hmm. Nowhere to
can we
go.
just do some? Oh, yes. So we had to. So that really taught me more about the digital space, and I had to learn that whatever business you do, you must find the digital version of your
Mhm.
business. so that yeah, you find life sustainable. I think
Mm.
that's what it is.
Nice, nice. Olawumi Ajobo says, Mike Abdul in the building. Hashtag and your Jesu. Much respect
Yeah.
from the Proverbs 31 chick.
Perfect your chick. Woo!
All know each other. I'm like, you all know each other. Oh man. So yeah, so definitely having to deal with the old pandemic, and we're still pretty much in it. Like, it's not
Yes, sir.
post-pandemic quite yet. And of course, realizing the idea or the fact that the online presence is a must. And I believe Nigerians are not lacking in that department whatsoever.
They're not. They're
They're
not.
truly on
We
top
know
of
how
the
to catch
game.
up real quick.
Mm-hmm. So I want
And
to ask now, where do you see the gospel music? We know that like the mainstream is really on top of their games. They're really doing what they do. But
yeah.
the gospel music now, where do you see that going?
Well,
Direction.
well, funny enough, it's actually going to do well. As a matter of fact, during the pandemic, we saw a lot of people, more people listening to gospel music because they thought it was the end of the world.
Mm,
So
good point.
people started running to God. So of course, one of the means was praise and worship, listening to music that pertains to godliness. And so people came there. So it's going to do well because eventually, whether we like it or not, pandemic or not, we are religious people. We eventually, no matter how we claw reach, we still know there is God. We know that after God is God. You understand? So so
Thank
that
you.
market has been created. That market is there. It
Mhm.
can never go away. That gospel market will always be there. So yeah, I think that's what it is. It would only get better. It would only get better. And from what we see from the streams, I think okay, 2020
Mhm.
among the top 10 most streamed artists
Yeah.
in Nigeria. We had a
Mhm.
lot going on in 2020 in the music sphere. But among the top 10 most streamed music artists, we had about three gospel artists, and that is huge.
Yes.
We had about three gospel artists. Now, this year, among the top three most streamed female artists, not just gospel, in
Mhm.
Nigeria, we have two artists. Among the top three, we have two
Mhm.
artists who are gospel. So we had Penny as number one, we had Messi Chinwo as number two, most
Mhm.
streamed artist in Nigeria, and we had Tope Alade as number three. So
Mhm.
gospel music is not going anywhere. It's going to be here for a long time, and it will only get
It's here to
better.
stay.
It's just like, yeah.
Oh, PZTV says Baba or more grace, sir.
Yes, thank
Thank you
you.
for coming out. You guys, don't forget, let's click that subscription button. Let's get more people on here. Okay, so of course we know that you have two albums coming out next year,
Yes,
and we hope.
2022.
Sorry,
2022. Two albums.
2022, two album. Hey, two two.
Yes,
I have to look for a date that will rhyme with that two.
you know.
Hashtag.
That's it.
Um, so how do you or how is it for you writing music? I take you write most of your music, most of your songs.
Yes, I do. Most.
So
Yeah.
what gingers you? What motivates you? Or what is the process that you take or you go through in writing that music that yes, all your fans are able to plug in and love?
Yes, so. Well, it took me the number of years I've been in music. It took me that long actually because you would only keep learning, you keep knowing. I think the first thing that worked for me, I discovered real quick that you must know a target audience.
Mm.
First of all, know yourself. What is it about you that people respond to very
Mhm.
quickly? So I was able to learn all that. I also studied my target audience, dropped a few songs they didn't like, and they'd be like, what's this? You understand? And then I kept trying
Oh,
until
nice.
they started saying yes to me.
Mhm.
So I started discovering, okay, what part of me they respond to the most.
Mhm.
Okay, I So like help me to own my skills, that kind of thing. So kept working on it, and yeah, we are here, and then we are still working. We're still keeping them abreast of things, making sure we're following them up, and
Hmm.
still making sure they have enough of the sound that they love. So that's just it. So it's a long process. You have to know yourself, have a target audience, know the target audience, and take it from there. I usually would share with some of my friends. I'll say, see, don't try to reach the world, because in trying to reach the world, you'll be trying to please a lot of people. Okay.
That's hard.
The best thing is to try to reach your world.
Mm.
The world is easier for you to reach.
Hmm.
Your world is it's easier for you to understand your world. Amazingly, that small your world will take you to the world. So
Mm.
that's just the way it is. Yeah.
Nice. Nice quotation, you guys. Find your world, which will now take you to the world. Don't try to capitalize on the world because you probably lose yourself and don't know where your world is. Last. Oh, goodness. That's superb. But then now, because you've been in the industry for a minute,
Yes, please.
been there for a minute. Have you ever done, or are you thinking of maybe going into um, how should I put it? Giving out courses to the younger artists that are coming behind you that would love to take some, lessons on how to go about the gospel industry, either in Nigeria or just across the board in general.
Great. Well, I've been going out speaking on speaking engagements, speaking in seminars. We've been doing a lot of that, and hopefully we should put some books together
Ooh.
that would help people. Yeah, know that okay, I can stand off the shoulder and see
Mhm.
further. So that's what's next. Actually, I'm hoping to put that together in the next year, and hopefully,
2022.
yes.
Like everything
Yes,
is
I was
everything
hoping to
is
put
coming
that
down,
together.
is uploading in 2022. Mm.
It's just where it is. So I think that's one way I really want to contribute.
Mm.
Share my experience, and hopefully it will
Yes.
help some people. Mm.
That would be superb. I think that would be great, especially not many, like, how should I put it? We still have, when you want to compare the gospel artists to the mainstream, we still have space for a lot of people to come in and, you know,
Thank you.
and a lot of people, especially right now, are pushing themselves because the market is there too, and the souls are there to be saved. So,
Great.
but they would definitely won't have to go through maybe the 10 years of experience that you've had.
Yes,
Why not just
exactly.
capitalize on that, and
Yes.
be able to reach their audience in their own words, using your
That's
words.
it. That's
That's
it.
superb. So now let's talk about family. We believe you're married, right? Or you're single? Which one?
Okay. Let's leave it at let's
Oh,
leave it at things for now.
let's leave that. So tired. Okay, so
Let's
now,
leave it at single for now.
we'll come back to that another time. So Olawumi Ajabo says the Midnight Crew recently celebrated 20 years as gospel artists. Should we anticipate something new from y'all to celebrate this?
Yay. All right, that's cool. Well, really, we wish that we have something to celebrate it. We really, really wish it. But you see, you have us everywhere in the world. Like we're not together in Nigeria.
Mhm.
We're not together in Nigeria. Ayo lives in London. Some other people are moving out. That kind of thing. But I think once everybody is settled, we can make that happen. Yeah, it will
Oh,
happen.
I hope it's not going to be another 20 years or. Mm. Because hey, we know the world is a virtual village. You can all make music in all your
I
different
know.
spheres of the
I
world.
know. I know. No, no, but things that for things that people are really busy. Even at that, once you don't have time for something yet, you don't have it. Well, we'll put it together. Yeah.
No problem. We'll be anticipating that. You guys, let's be buzzing it. Let's be buzzing it on the social media. When are you guys coming up with things so that we can remind everyone that kind of make it a priority and bring
Yeah,
something for
yeah.
us, because that would be superb. That would be great. We
We'll
love
be
you
good.
guys, so that we would love
So,
to have
me too.
something come out from you guys. But yeah, sorry, still dealing with this little cold of mine. Um, what because you are still young as far as I'm concerned, and you, like I said, you've had so much experience. Did you find it difficult growing in the industry as a young male?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Nothing will come easy. Nothing
Hmm.
will come easy. We came from Yaba Tech, or Yaba College of Technology. We were singing as students, and people loved us. We discovered that we they had this attraction for us. They would always come to us. They always wanted to hear us and stuff like. It was really great. And we just thought that, wow, come on, people like us.
Hmm.
We can't just let this go with school, oh. So let's go out there and make things happen. We'll sing and they'll love us. And then we'll sing and they'll be looking at us, okay. So we saw that the bigger world was really different.
Yeah.
There's some things you have to know, there's some certain things you have to do, and
Hmm.
all of that. We recorded our songs and we thought that they would just jump on the radio stations like that. We discovered that, oh, you have to go there by yourself and
Hmm.
then impress them to play the
Please.
song.
Oh boy.
Yeah, stuff like that. Then you have to welcome promoting. You have to go to TV stations. You have to attend interviews. We be like, excuse me, we didn't do all this in school. They say it's school now.
You're
It's
getting
good now. Now
you want to get paid real money now, so you got to do the
yes,
work.
now. Now this is inside life. Oh yeah, inside life.
Yeah, it's
Come and
like,
see yourself. You know, and
definitely.
it really won't be easy.
Hmm.
You have to learn what happens in your trade, understand the standards, go through the standards, pay the dues, and yes, it will work. So in our own case, it didn't come on a platter of gold. It came on a
Yeah.
platter of many things, chaos, crisis, many things before it really worked. And we're still working.
Yeah, I have to agree on that. So, do you think that we've heard a lot of the how should I put it, stories, because no, in stories some are false, some are true. So I would just say
Yeah.
stories when it comes to the mainstream, working your way up in the industry where you would have to sacrifice some things that are not maybe ethical. Um, do you think is likewise the same in the gospel realm, the circle of being in the gospel industry in Nigeria?
Well, I'm sure I know gospel music will have its own version too. Um, because people don't see that your gospel doesn't mean they'll give you free fuel. No, they won't give you free fuel. You will pay for fuel. You understand
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So
Yes.
it has gospel music too has its own version of whatever goes on in the secular industry. I remember trying to push some of our songs, and then you get to the radio stations and they try to tell you that, oh, well, you know why we can't play this song? You mentioned Jesus too many times. Can you take the
Ah.
Jesus to God? Just remove Jesus entirely. And seriously, it was tempting to do that because you wanted to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to be heard, and they are telling you that the only problem they are having is Jesus. That was really crazy. You
Alliance.
know,
Mm-hmm.
yes, I went to the TV station. Before I got to the TV station, I prepared myself. I shot a great video. I did a great production.
Yeah.
I got the mixing engineer of the day who was popular. I made him put the signature tune on the song. You know, he put the signature tune. He didn't want to put it because he thought it's gospel, so he
Yeah.
shouldn't put it. I said, that's why I came to meet you. Put the signature tune. I'm not talking to the church. I'm talking to the world. So I
Yeah.
need you to
Mm-hmm.
the world. You have to put your signature tune. So he did all of that. We shot a great video. And then I went to the TV station of the day
Mm-hmm.
that year. I went there. I asked my guys, okay, so what runs here? How do you do it? And they told me you have to pay certain amount. I didn't price. I went to look for the money. I was ready to pay them. Yes, that's how much I was daring. Let's push the gospel. I will pay them. They collect money. I'll give them. Now, my boys now told me, Baba, you put the money jeans pocket so that it's tight. They will see that you didn't come with story. You came with money. So I got
Imagine.
there. Yes. So I got there and I quickly one guy saw me when I got to the compound and he called me, Mr. Mike, can I come in? Come with me. And then, greeted me very well, took me to his office, made me sit down. And he said, Mr. Mike, I want you to know that nothing runs in this station without me. I am the first and the last. If there's no video that will run here without me,
I'm like,
if I don't like it, I'll pull it down. So I'm the one you should talk to. I'm like, I'm blessed now. I'm lucky. I'm here. Then I was flaunting the pocket again so that you will see that there is money. I want to pay you.
you're prepared.
That's what this guy said. This guy said, Mr. Mike, we're not going to play your video.
Why?
He had not even seen the video. I was shocked. I said, but why?
Mm-hmm.
He said, because you don't represent what we represent. That's what he said. You don't represent what we represent. I said, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That was really heavy for me. He told me, he said, it's so bad that if Two Face features you in a song and there's a video, we may not play it
Ah.
because you are representing something we don't represent in the air space. That the thing shocked me. It was like he was interpreting it to me like taking the power of the air is what the devil wants to do. And the power of the air is no longer witchcraft, it's media.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
media. So in this space, Baba, your gospel will not work. We are not going to play you because you are going to disturb us. He told me, oh, it was as if I was dreaming. Oh. It was like a movie.
Wow.
So I stood up, I hugged him, prayed with him, entered my car, and went home.
He allowed you to pray with it.
He allowed me on. He's a Christian,
But he
strong,
just knew the
big
policy
Christian.
of the
But that is,
station.
yeah, that's where he works, and that's the policy. He said, Baba, I will not touch it. I won't play it.
Wow.
Yeah, so those are some of the things, you would just imagine that, excuse me. That's why you see some people just say that, man, I want to be felt, I want to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
If the gospel is going to debar me from being heard or from reaching the goal I've set for myself, come on now, let me do something else. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So a lot of things go on, and it takes the strong, seriously. It takes the strong to survive everywhere, whether secular, whether gospel. It would happen everywhere. Yeah.
Hmm. Wow, that's serious. But that was, would you say that was a while ago, or would you say that is not too long ago that that accident happened?
That's what I'm talking about is 2013.
Okay, so it's not too far back, but a lot of things have shifted. So, do you think right now that is still the issue, even though we do know most things are online? But do you think that is still?
It's the online thing that saved gospel music.
Yeah, not
It's not owned by anybody.
yeah,
The TV stations, the radio stations are owned by certain people
yes,
and certain policies. Even our federal government in Nigeria has certain policies that you cannot play gospel music so much, especially on certain days. Yes, now, you can only do it on Sundays. Even the Sunday self,
Get
they know
limits.
they give us food. And they tell you what they now. They know they give us food. Once they play gospel music from 6 a.m. till
Mm,
11 a.m., from 11 a.m., they've changed it to sorry. Oh. Yeah,
serious.
yeah, yeah. But when social media came, all that changed. In fact, some of us never bothered to go to TV station or radio station again. Again, we don't need to patronize anybody.
Mm,
It's there. We throw it in the air and that's it.
that's it.
Yeah,
Which thank that's why even the social media it has its the pros and cons. So
yes,
we just have to try to do our own part when it comes to
yes,
the pros. But then do you see, is this a need now for more Christian radio stations? Because even in as much as social media is out there, especially when it comes to places like some remote places in Nigeria and Africa, period, there are some people that it's only radio they have access to,
yeah,
you know? So we still, do you, or I still believe, but do you agree that we still need a lot of Christian stations that will be able to, patronize our Christian artists and
yeah.
minister?
Well, as long as your radio station is on key areas of Nigeria,
Hmm.
the rules will be followed. You cannot play such songs like that. Yeah, but there are some certain areas that government does not have so much eye. You understand? Especially the very poor areas.
Hmm.
So some of us target those places
Yeah.
and we give those places our music. Yes, because those ones will play any time of the day.
Yeah.
They will play Monday to you understand what I'm saying? So that's what happens. But see, if you're in Port Harcourt, if you're in Lagos, if
Hmm.
you're in Abuja, they have to be careful. I mean, there will be time. Oh my God. I won't mention the radio station in Lagos State.
Hmm.
There's this particular on-air personality, very popular in the day. Every time he plays gospel music during the week, they remove from his salary. It was that bad. Yes,
What?
that happened. Yes. Anybody with the gospel music, we did that year, will know it at the talk. I
Wow.
can't just start mentioning names. Yes. Anytime, and because they were removed from his salary, he saw it as service fraud and he was doing it intentionally.
Hmm.
So that people remove the salary, don't worry. And he kept doing it. Yeah. They kept doing it.
God bless him.
So
Because
it's
it's
just
hard.
it's just what
It's
it is.
hard.
But there would always be a way out because eventually, even Jesus
Hmm.
refers to the devil as the god of this world. So the only way out we have is that yes, he's the god of this world, but
Yeah.
the Bible says that God rules in the affairs of men. Now that
Hmm.
affairs of men, now you know get power upon. So now inside the affairs of men, now we they operate, and that's the way it is.
Whew, boy. Lord, 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 it's not easy. Olawumi says, I recently witnessed the synergy you have with your backup singers while ministering, and it's off the hook. How long do you rehearse for before any performance? Good question.
Okay, it depends. That sometimes, like usually beginning of the year, we would do rehearsals back to back, week in, week out, rehearsals back to back at the beginning of the year, or
Hmm.
especially when we have a new release like
Hmm.
an album, we'll
Yeah.
do rehearsals back to back, trying to perfect and stuff like that. But as we get into the year, performances increase. So even every performance sharpens you. You are getting sharper, right?
Yeah.
So and once performances increase, the others reduce a bit. Except you really, really want to be deliberate that despite the performances increasing, you must stick to your once a week rehearsal. And for us, that's what we do. We stick to it, even if it means you're rehearsing the same thing, you're singing the same song. We stick to it, and that's a discipline. That's what we do.
Nice. So another question now, besides the musical industry that you're on, or that you do? Is there any business on the side? Is there anything else that you do to keep up with the Jones?
All right. Yes, so we have other things we do. Uh, Eventually comes back to the music.
Okay.
And they're good enough. The music is not just about singing. The music is very wide. Music is very large. It has different departments. I think people need to know how to apply themselves
Mm.
in different places. It's actually very, very wide that you can't even cover it enough. That's it. So for me, yes, music is my mainstay. It's the mainstay for me. But of course, I have other things that we do. Yeah.
Okay. So because we know that you are a, I think you have, what do you call it? A record label, right?
Yes, please.
So do you have any artists right now under you, under the
Oh
record
yes,
label?
I've always had Monique and Adam under the label. They are signed to the label, of course, and then we also have some people who we call partners, off the label. So we may not entirely sign them, but of course we're involved in their business. We're able to make our own impact in our way, help them out with putting their work together.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so we're going to play a little bit of your video.
Right?
Okay, yes, let's do that. For those who have not seen this new video release, go and check it out on YouTube. Okay, besides YouTube, where else can they get the music? Do they have access to the music?
Oh yes, yeah. Boomplay, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, everywhere.
Everywhere, guys. Everywhere. Just
Every
type
digital platform,
Abdul.
everywhere.
One second. Okay. One second. Mhm. Hey. Okay, okay, okay. You guys go and check out the video. It's so nice. I just feel like dancing. You guys, it's Friday night. So I have like about one or two more questions before I gotta let you go because I know it's quite late over there. But from when you started, you've always been let me use the word, the coin word, a radical artist, gospel artist, and you haven't always been, or how should I say, those who call themselves Christians have not always enjoyed or liked your style of music. Now that you see that pretty much everybody is almost like, their musical style, the gospel music style is very similar to what you've been doing for years. How does that make you feel? Oh boy, sorry, one second, let me unmute you. Oh no, you're muted. Can you try and unmute? Yes, okay.
Can you hear me now?
Can hear you, but your volume is so low. Why?
Is it low?
Okay, I
Is
can
it
hear you
better?
now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, well, it was really difficult when we started. Seriously, when we started, I remember midnight crew. Okay, we got to a church to sing, and the pastors had to call us to the office and ask if we were born again. Seriously, and had to make us say the salvation prayer all over again. I'm serious.
This is the church that you do not attend, or is this your home church?
It's not our home church. It's a
Church
church
where
we're
ministry.
invited by the young people's ministry to come and sing. So when they heard that we did sing Fuji, are they born again? We had to do the salvation prayer all over again. They sanctify us before going on stage.
Don't kill me. Oh boy. So I hope they are
We
busy
were
sanctifying all this new generation.
as
All this
in
new
no response. So we had all that, basically a lot of stuff. But honestly, God taught me to stick to it. I
yeah.
discovered that if you leave the people you are sent to, if you leave them
Mhm,
to go and reach out to the people, some other people are already reaching.
mhm,
The question will be, so who will reach out to the ones you are called to reach, right?
mhm,
So that was a question for me. So I told myself that I am not going to give up. This
mhm,
is my target audience, the people I'm called to reach out to, and I'm going there. And I continued, and it has paid off. We've had a lot of people come there, come with their style. And when I hear some very highly, much more radical people than me, I'm like, hey, hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. They will hear what.
mhm. Oh my
Because
God.
I think people need to understand is that
Mhm.
it's not only their own kind of person that Jesus
Yes.
died for. He died for the
Yes.
prostitute. You don't have to
Everybody.
like her, but see, Jesus
Yeah.
died for her, whether you like it or not. He died for the area
Yes.
boy on the street.
Mhm.
Jesus is not from your village. He's not from. He doesn't know your village. Sorry, he doesn't even speak your language. What's wrong with you?
Mhm.
So when you see this street
Mhm.
boy come and speak his street language, Jesus already told him, "Come as you are."
Hmm.
Don't come and tell him that we don't speak like that here. Don't worry, you're the one that doesn't speak like that.
Like
That's the
that.
way he speaks. And Jesus
Mhm.
was like that. So let him come as he is.
Hmm.
So the person that can save him is not you, it's Jesus.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
don't worry. Don't hand him
mhm.
over to the Lord.
Don't worry.
You
Don't
know.
worry.
So
I'm
that's
sure
where
they're
I
not worried
stand.
now. Or at least some of them are probably in their grave. God forgive us.
You know.
But I remember when I was younger, because I grew up here in Canada. So I remember when I was younger and I used to listen to Kirk Franklin. And then you
All
have these
right.
like, big sisters of mine, they'll be like, why are you listening to Kirk Franklin? That guy is not a gospel artist. He's not a Christian.
Uh,
He's just saying, I said,
yeah.
what are you saying? And this is when I was still young. I'm like, what are you saying? It's all this your music you're listening to. Me, I don't listen to that now. It's one I listen to
Personal.
that is still talking about God and still telling me how to still be sensitive to my spiritual side. That's what I want to listen to. So
Yes,
everybody cannot be for everybody. What's wrong with you guys? We're not all the same.
that's true. That's
I
true.
remember from a long time. I didn't, and at that point, I don't think I really knew too much about your music then, because of course I grew up in Canada. But when I did, started listening to the Midnight Crew. I think it's from Midnight Crew, and
Right.
then I was like, oh, so Nigerians can actually like play gospel like this loud. And, I'm like,
That's
oh, cool. I think I bought the album somewhere. I don't remember. Maybe one time I came to visit Nigeria or something. I'm like, this is cool, and
Yeah.
you reach out to people that normally you would not, or they would not,
Sure.
because their music is
Yes.
not enticing to us, or we're not
Yep. Yep.
interested.
Yep.
So
Yep. Yep.
because of that, should we now be left out of the Christendom?
Abi,
God says you should
honestly,
reach out to people, not just those in church. It's for those outside
yes.
of church. You want to bring them into church.
Yes, please. It's just what it is. Thank you.
So right now, I'm just like, whew, a lot of them be rolling in their grave, because most people, this is the music we're all listening to right now. Even they are listening,
That's
like the older generation are listening to
it.
it right now. I remember when I was listening, I was watching is it Testimony Jaga, right? Testimony Jaga.
Yes, please. That's Money Jaga, yes.
And I was watching it with someone, and the person now said, eh, do you think this guy is saved at all?
Hi.
Yay! I said at this age, 2021, which one do you think this guy is safe? Because of what? I said you need to go and check yourself. If you have the spirit of God, he will tell
Abi,
you that the music makes sense. Finish. So
hi.
I don't understand what you mean by is the guy safe. What does that one have? Which one is you? Are you God? Let him deal with God. Your own is to listen to music and let the spirit flow. Simple.
Yes, please.
Ah,
No matter.
simple. Oh, me, I put music on repeat. Let me be dancing and doing exercise, Daddy. Hey, but at the end of the day, I applaud you. I applaud you for
Thank you.
all
Thank
that
you.
you've been doing and keeping up with your calling and not being diverted, because definitely we might say it as a joke right now, but we know back then it wasn't easy. It was a lot of work to continue to
No,
push
no.
and to stay true to what you were called to
Yes,
do.
yes.
So I just want to applaud you for that and
Yes.
for continue to do what you do and inspire some of us upcoming artists. I'll come and beg
Thank
to come in
you.
the studio very soon. But thank you so much for all you do. We have Mrs. Deborah Ajayi. She says, "Yeah, papi,
Bread, eh?
papi,
Yay.
I want Jesus, I want Jesus. Where is my
Yes,
outfit? Oh, I want my outfit. I want my own. Oh,
no,
I will send
please,
my
no.
address.
I'm getting
Send
you one.
it to me.
I'm getting you one in your Jesu Dashiki. I'm doing that. That's it. That's
Yes,
it. That's done.
I'm medium.
One deal.
Mm-hmm. It's
You're
finished. You guys,
medium.
if I
I'll
don't
get
get
it.
it,
I'll get
I
it
will
for
let you know. I'll let my people know I didn't get to come and disturb you.
Don't
Yeah,
worry, you'll get it. You'll
uh-huh.
get
I'll get them to my
it.
model. Hey, don't worry, I'll do it.
That's
Hey,
it.
it is well. No. So thank you so much. Deborah Ajayi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. You came in a bit late, but don't worry, you'll rewind and watch it over again. So do you have any last words, encourage words that you would like to give your fans here in Canada, especially? But we know they're all over the world. But special one for our people, Canada.
Canada. Thank you for staying true. The truth is, you don't have to be perfect.
Mhm.
You only need to be true. Just be true. Stay true. Um, the Bible talks about, it says the path of a just is like a shining light. It shines brighter and brighter until the perfect day. So even the Bible knows that you are just, but you are not perfect. It says that. So you do not have to beat yourself because you think some people are better than you spiritually. You do not have to. Or the only thing you need to watch for is progress, not perfection. Because the more you watch for perfection, it may just cause you depression because you don't see how far you are from it. So you need to watch out for progress, get better, get brighter, get closer. God bless you, real good. God bless you. That's all I got for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're definitely going to be calling you again. Either way,
Thank
we're
you
in
so much.
Nigeria. We're definitely going to be still seeing one on one. Hopefully,
Thank
eventually.
you. I will.
Yeah. Okay. So have a lovely night. We'll talk later. And God bless. Have a lovely, lovely weekend.
And
God bless.
you. Thank you very much, Ali. Thank you so much. Be good.
Bye. Yes, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for subscribing. And that is FYI, if you have not subscribed, click the subscribe button, please, and click that little bell so that you know when we're live and direct and whenever we put any content on our channel, so that you'll be the first to know. Sorry, guys, I am dealing with a little bit of cold that should disappear anytime soon. And your Jesu Filefun. Yes, Olawumi. Thank you so much. And I adore the questions you asked. Thank you so much for the questions. It was very, very very, very creative. I love that. You guys, if you're not following my personal Instagram page, ade_babes, please do. I'm begging you to follow. Kindly follow my ade_babes, and then also follow my lash brand, which is ade_babes_. You guys, this is what I'm drinking my hot water from, because of course I have a little bit of sore throat. And this is from one of my vendors called Asia Plus. If you want yours, look at that, very beautiful. I got it as a gift actually for a birthday, my birthday gift. And the number is 647-916-0727. So get yours, mug, cups. They have it has all different things that you would like. Just give a call and order yours. Cool. So thank you once again for everyone coming on board for the conversation, for clicking the share button, for commenting, letting us where you're watching us from. God bless you. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. God bless and stay true to who you are. Ciao.